Me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics playing against the Chicago Bulls. It's been hard to come by a W lately for the Chicago group. The goal tonight is clear, figuring out a way to solidify some momentum. Coming into this game, they've struggled, just 2-8 over their last 10. And tonight, Shaq, we're going to see Gordon Hayward, one of the most versatile, talented swingmen in the league.
First, Ernie, let's give this guy a hand clap.
All right. A hand clap? Yes. How about a round of applause?
Yes,
a round of applause. There you go.
You know,
we are live from Boston for an Eastern Conference contest with the Celtics. With Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will join us from the sidelines. And the Bulls looking for a positive start here on their road trip. Now, fully back from the injury, Al Horford is back into the mix.
Well, I mean, that was a short leave of absence. And now that they have him back in the fold, we'll see if he can pick up right where he had left off.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, guys, Kyrie Irving is excited to leave Cleveland for a bigger role in Boston. He said, challenges are what makes us most human. Conquering fear of failure, showing people you're the best, and that you've prepared for this moment. Those are the things that interest me. Kevin?
Yeah, he's wired differently, D.A. Thank you. Maybe it's no longer a surprise. A couple rookies, Doris, who we thought would take some time to develop, are already contributing.
It's no question about it, and more rookies are being asked to play a larger role in their particular teams. And I think what you have to be struck by is the fact that we're not talking about 21 and 22-year-old rookies anymore, Kevin. We're talking about guys that have very limited collegiate experience, and yet everyone wants an immediate return. And I think it's nothing more than a sign of the times. Guys are dreaming about the NBA from the time they first pick up a ball, and what we get is the result of that.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine and Parker are the wing. And down low, it's Markkanen and Carter. And it's done in at the point. Now, here's Markkanen. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. To the inside, Horford. Carter with the block. Parker left side. Markkanen sets the pick for Parker. Over Tatum. And that one's good. Parker's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Bulls.
And just like that, first lead of the game.
Well, this is how you want to get out of the gate. Set the tempo. Perfect way to open this up.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
You know, Kev, this in part is why Al Horford is seen as such a terrific leader. His willingness to pass the basketball, to play unselfishly.
Now, here's Dunn. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. They get it again. Carter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Williams on the money with the open jumper.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Here's Dunn for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, ran his man right into the pick and got the open look. Basketball 101.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And last year, the Celtics appearing in the Eastern Conference Finals for a 35th season.
Simply incredible, Kevin. The most in the East by far. The Sixers and Pistons are a distant second and third. And the way this front office has constructed this roster, expect that total to rise in the coming years.
Here's Levine. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
The shot's good from Irving.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
A pretty good way to start the game, right? The defense has to be more aggressive, keeping him away from that area of the floor, or it's going to be a long night.
Here is Carter, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Carter, that's good.
Well, Chris Dunn's passing ability was ready-made for the NBA.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Back to Irving. Fires for three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
You know, right out of the gates, one team gets a lead with the head-to-head advantage, bragging rights, if you will, over the other. And tonight, it starts.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Marcus Morris is checked in for Williams. Gordon Hayward comes in for Tatum. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Smart. Now, here is Irving. He's coming off a 19-point game against Portland. Stolen by Levine. Pass break. Here comes Chicago. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Irving. Tries from 16, and it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Irving. Hayward's got his first points of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
It's stolen by Morris. The feed to Irving. Bean with the rebound.
That's just superb interior defense, not allowing him a free run to the rim.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Boston leading by 6. Hayward passes to Irving. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, I wouldn't say the D was exceptional, but it certainly was enough to bother him.
Lopez a screen. Lobbed up there for Lopez. The dive for the ball. It's stolen by Brown. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Boston. Terry Rozier comes in for Irving. Bulls trail by 6. Levine dishes to Lopez. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Back to Levine. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Valentine shot good. Here's Rozier. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Hayward. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That is his first foul of the game. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. That one doesn't drop. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Boston Celtics. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach, Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, and not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward, an all-star. Stevens has moved into the conversation for best coach in our league.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Not at all. Every time they get the ball, they're looking to burn the defense in transition.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Robin Lopez, Valentine out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Zach Levine, and it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Trailblazers.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the ropes.
The other thing it does, Greg, it opens up the floor, right? The other team had zero answer for their outside shooting in that one.
But they'll get another chance. Lopez, a screen on Rozier. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here they come. Here's Brown, using his post move to get the 2 points. Brown's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Celtics. Chicago calls timeout. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And offensively, that night, it seemed like anytime they took one step forward, they'd end up taking 2 steps back.
It didn't seem, Greg, like they ever got any rhythm on the offensive end. They were in a hurry to get their shots off. Really difficult to win that way.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Tatum comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jaylen Brown. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Markkanen comes in for Portis. Parker's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Zach LaVine. Here's Tatum. Chris Dunn making his last shot. Elbow shot. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got his second bucket of the night. A player who can calm down a team in a very interesting intersection in a game is valued commodity. And Doris, you see a lot of these players every game in the league that have that quality.
You do, and you could go across any number of organizations. I would begin with Chris Paul, who has the ability to hit big shots, either on his own ability to break a defender down or to find the right person to create that opportunity. Sean Livingston of the Golden State Warriors and Andre Iguodala of the Golden State Warriors are two what I like to call stabilizers. And then the other great guy, of course, we have to include him in every conversation, is LeBron James, because he can dictate the outcome of a game on a possession-by-possession basis.
Count it. Valentine's got 5 points now in the quarter. Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Irving comes in for Terry Rozier. Williams kicks to Irving. To the middle. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. The Bulls. Fast break. Moving it up. And the dunk by Parker.
And you got to like the vision from Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Celtics shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Passes it to Horford. Wants to get it to Irving and does. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 3rd assist on the night. Done outside. There's the dish to Carter. Markkanen kicks to Dunn. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Out to the right wing. Markkanen passes to Dunn. Here's Carter. Shot clock at 3. Parker's shot is off. The Celtics with the lead. Feeds it to Tatum. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 6.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And no doubt Brad Stevens, one of the most respected young coaches in the NBA. Doris, he doesn't try to coach around foul trouble.
You know what I love about Brad Stevens is he's always trying to question the norm, meaning he doesn't want to do something simply because that's the way it's always been done. So just because a guy has 2 fouls doesn't mean he automatically takes them out. I like that kind of out-of-the-box thinking.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Williams, and it's Brown in for Smart. Chicago also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Justin Holiday comes in for Denzel Valentine. And LaVine subbed in for Dunn. The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, guys, when you think of Al Horford, he is the prototypical big for what the Boston Celtics hope to do. This guy is very switchable on the defensive end. He can also make three-point shots at a high percentage, which is critical to the spacing they hope to achieve offensively.
Outside Holiday. Parker kicks to Portis. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. For 3, LaVine. A rebound by the Celtics.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Right, you can't walk it up the court right now. You've got to act fast and be aggressive.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Portis throws it down.
You know, how about the big fella? making the right play there to create that bucket.
Celtics leading by 6.
Don't have to be in a hurry. They can hold for the last one.
And I think that's exactly what you'll see here, right? They don't want the other team getting that final look.
Parker outside. Holiday with the 3, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 10 points and 2 assists. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, the shooting accuracy was on point. It was good play calling, of course, by the coaching staff, but it was great execution by the team.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
The three-point shot has really, really helped them out. I don't always like to see teams rely on the 3, but when it's dropping like that, I say roll with it. They keep setting good screens, running these pick and rolls, they'll be tough to beat.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
Welcome back to Boston, the buildings of the financial district visible in all their glory. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
Horford is out there with Williams. Then there's Smart. Then it's Tatum, and it's Irving at the point guard. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Now Tatum, after Zach LaVine missed from long range, and stolen by Williams. And it's good for 2.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Parker dishes to Carter. Back to Parker. Carter kicks to Markkanen. Carter sets the pick for Markkanen. Parker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Carter outside. Inside. And stolen by Tatum.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
They get it again. Bulls trail by 8. Markkanen a screen on Smart. And the pass to Carter. And it's Parker at the elbow. Outside, LaVine. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. And then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, LaVine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Celtics leading by 6. Smart kicks to Horford. Picked by Horford. Tries a 3. That shot off the mark. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Bean passes to Markkanen. Stolen by Smart. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his first foul. Rozier, who's checked in for the Celtics. Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Rozier against Dunn. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Guard Terry Rozier, a fantastic spark plug off the bench for this team, Doris.
But the reality to me is Terry Rozier is a good enough player to be a starter in the NBA, but that ability to create instant offense, really special.
Now, here's Valentine. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Carter, the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Here's Rozier. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Smart. Good. And it's Williams who picks up the assist. Smart's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. Rozier against Dunn. To the wing right side. Valentine. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Boston leading by 7. Rozier kicks to Williams. Pass to Horford. Tatum on the wing. Over Parker. Tatum's shot is off.
Oh, a lapse defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
Carter with the bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You know, Doris, for a long time, few people realized how efficient the three-point shot can be, the extra point making such a difference. Why do you think it took a while for that thought process to hold?
Well, I think obviously we have advanced metrics, and the reason we have advanced metrics is there are more ways to monitor the things that happen between the lines, right? There are cameras everywhere. We can track people's data via computer programs. But I think one of the interesting things to me, Kevin, is that Steph Curry really has changed the logistics of what defines a quality shot. Here's a guy who steps across half court, and when he does, he's in range. So the influence of Steph Curry cannot be understated.
Great example. And they're able to recover. Three-pointer, Hayward, the shot's good. Brown making the play. That's 7 points for Gordon Hayward.
The fast release makes Gordon Hayward such a difficult check. If the defense is giving him any space, forget about it.
Dunn passes to Lopez. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Rozier's got the ball.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Lopez kicks to Valentine. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Portis. On deep. And Boston with the rebound.
And even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Yeah, that zip code might extend beyond his range. My goodness, let's take a better shot next time.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Terry Rozier. And Chicago also making a switch. Payne's checked in. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lopez outside. Valentine kicks to Portis. Payne passes to Lopez. Here's Payne. Inside, changes up, and the layup is good.
And you see the unselfishness of Robin Lopez right there. You think, quote, dirty work, but that time, playmaking.
And so it's Boston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play getting started. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Bobby Portis out there with Carter. And it's Parker in at the 3 spot. Off the inbound. No good from Irving.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. I mean, you've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
No good on the 3. Celtics leading by 10. Down low. And Brown throws it down hard.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
There's the screen to the paint. Here's Carter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And he makes the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Brown kicks to Hayward. Over Parker. Off the left rim and out. Bulls trail by 11. Portis, the pass to Parker. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
That's good from Parker. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Tatum. And stolen by Portis. To the inside. Carter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Horford.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
That free throw missing. And some changes there for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Hayward. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. And he sinks the second. Celtics leading by 7. Outside Irving. Over Dunn. Boston again missing.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with the shot. They'll take that every time.
Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Smart against Levine. Smart kicks to Irving. Outside Williams. Off the pick. And finished off by Williams.
You know that 7'5" wingspan, the great hops, that's been there. But Williams' ability to put the ball on the floor and create for himself, that's something new.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And boy, Robert Williams, big athletic guy who just doesn't back down. Still polishing his game, polishing that skill set, but when he's focused, he's absolutely spectacular.
The Bulls making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in to what Fred Hoiberg told his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Evan?
Maybe the most amazing thing about Williams outside the alley-oops is this shot-blocking presence he gives you on the floor.
Yeah, he's one of the few guys that protect the rim from anywhere on the court. Tough inside, able to get out on shooters, and plays with an attitude. Menacing.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Nice shot by Smart.
And this is where Marcus Smart has gotten so much better at reading the defense. He sees an open lane and he attacks it.
It's Parker outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 4. And there's the feed to Williams. Back to Smart. He kicks to Tatum. Picked by Horford. Off the screen. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
This is one of Tatum's main strengths. He is a polished shooter who likes working in the mid-range.
Irving against Dunn. Carter with a screen on Irving. Dunn dishes to Carter. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
I'll tell you, that's the killer instinct you need to have. You love the attacking mentality near the cup.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his third foul of the game. Cameron Payne's checked in for Chris Dunn. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Right side, Smart. Williams against Markkanen. Williams kicks to Smart. Over Levine. And the call will be against Al Horford. And that'll be his third foul so far. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Payne, who's covered by Irving. He got right to the cup using that screen. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Now here's Payne. Kicks it to Carter. Parker, a screen on Horford. Parker passes to Carter. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Fearless, decisive, on point.
Which is exactly what you have to be, especially when your team needs a bucket.
Here's Irving. Over Payne. They get it back. The tray. That one, no good. And here are the Bulls now. Working in a screen on Tatum. Outside, Levine. Parker dishes to Carter. Parker outside. Passes to Markkanen. It's good from beyond the arc.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 1. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? Enough time that they can run whatever play they're most comfortable with.
You'd think they want to do everything they can to get it to their hot hands.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Wendell Carter.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
Now Irving. Picked by Horford. Down low. It's good!
I tell you, you have to respect the willingness to make shots in crucial situations. Go to work, Marcus Smart.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Chicago calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. What's your take?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. What a show they